Hi, I'm Bob Thomas. I'm the Financial Aid Administrator here at Eastland-Fairfield Career and Technical Schools. We realize that filling out papers for federal financial aid can be a daunting task, and that's why we're here to help you do that. We've been doing it for a very long time, and we've helped lots and lots of students, so I'm sure that we can help you do this too. The federal financial aid process just entails filling out a FAFSA, doing some other paperwork like master promissory notes and some entrance counseling that help you learn a little bit about student loans. But by and large, we're here to take you by the hand. We will walk you through this. We realize that students very many times are very young, have not experienced this process, and when sometimes we're also dealing with people who never went to school, although they've been working a number of years already. So with our experience, we feel assured that we can help get you through this. Typically, it doesn't take more than an hour if you want to come to our office. We do this by appointment every day. Some of the requirements for filing for federal financial aid will include a high school diploma, a GED, or a homeschooling certificate. You should also probably have a Social Security card, and these benefits are available to citizens and eligible non-citizens. To get a complete list of all the things that you'll need to supply to file for federal financial aid, you can go to our own financial aid webpage. The first thing that most people are concerned about when talking about federal financial aid is whether they're going to be eligible for what's called a Pell Grant. Pell Grant is a need-based form of federal financial aid, and we can determine how much someone is going to be eligible to receive when they fill out their FAFSA and the paperwork comes back to our school. Those funds come directly to the school and they're applied to the person's account. This is money that does not need to be repaid. The second most common form of federal financial aid that our students receive are federal student loans. And there are two types of federal student loans, subsidized and unsubsidized. Most of the things about these two loans are the same in terms of interest rates and repayment periods, but a subsidized loan is called that because while a student remains a full-time student in our classes, the interest on those loans are paid for by the Federal Department of Education. For unsubsidized loans, no interest is paid, and it can build up during the life of the time that the student's in school. And each of those loans has a grace period of 6 months afterwards when interests will not be paid for either types of those loans by the Federal Department of Education. In order to receive federal student loans, students obviously need to fill out a FAFSA the same as they do for a Pell Grant. The other things that are required are students must fill out a master promissory note, which can be done online, and they also have to go through some training which will explain to them the rights and obligations of anybody borrowing money from the Federal Department of Education. There is a third type of loan that some of our students get. That's called a Parent Plus loan, and it's actually not taken out by the student. It's taken out by the parents so they can help the students pay for the cost of classes. Parent Plus loans are only available for students who are dependent, which means they're under the age of 24, don't have any children of their own, they're not married, and they're not a veteran of the armed services. One of the other things that we can do at the Financial Aid Department is we help veterans if they have VA benefits available for their active service. Some of the benefits that students can receive are Chapter 33, which is post 9/11 benefits, Chapter 30, Montgomery GI Bill, and Chapters 1606 and 1607, which are for reservists. If students have not applied for their VA benefits before, they can come into our offices if they bring in their discharge papers, also known as a DD-214, and we can go online and help them file their application for benefits. The school then acts as the certifying official, and we set up the payment structure for them so that they can receive, in addition to tuition, possibly also basic housing allowance and a monthly stipend for books. So we're more than happy to service our veterans here, and in fact the last years have seen a great increase in the students who've come through, particularly in our police department. The Financial Aid Office is also the place where students who want to apply for Workforce Innovation and Opportunities Act funding can come. These funds are actually federal dollars that come through and are distributed by county organizations. Usually this requires some paperwork on our part, and we'll tell those organizations how much these classes cost and when they're going to meet. Some of the people who will be able to apply for WIOA funding include adults who have not been in the workforce before, people who are dislocated workers, and some young youth who have not been in the workforce at all. We hope we've given you some information about federal financial aid, but I'm sure that people have many more questions than we can answer here. We've tried to detail a lot of the resources that are available about federal financial aid on our website, so you can go to eastlandfairfield.com and check out the financial aid page for more help. Although we take really good care of our students as they're entering class, we also intend to take very good care of them after they leave school. Many students who have left and have issues or questions about how to repay federal student loans can call us, and we're more than happy to help them anytime we can.